99X and the Morning X, Barnes and Leslie, going to get into a great topic next. I'm talking side hustle.
We're sort of the kings of side hustles.
Oh, yeah.
I love this topic. And wherever you're listening, you can also hear about side hustles. You can listen at 99x.com. I mean, just on your radio. But Barnes, how about the new app? We have an incredible app. You can take it anywhere with you to listen to 99X. Also, Apple Music, Sonos, Alexa, Google, just about everywhere. We're nationwide.
Well, how about the new one we unearthed the other day, Radio Garden?
Oh, I love Radio Garden.
Man, go to radio.garden when you're bored sometime today. It is the coolest thing ever. You can pick up radio, including us, all over the world. Okay, a lot of people have a side hustle. I mean, side hustles have been around forever, but not at this level. So, of course, you need Side Hustle Nation. Say hello to Nick Loper. Hey, Nick, how are you?
Doing well. What's going on? Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So what in the world is Side Hustle Nation first? This is a thing. This is not what we're just calling it, everyone. This is actually his thing. What is it?
This is my thing. This is a 11-year-old media company that talks about side hustles, trying to help people make extra money in their spare time. We do it through website content, blog content, podcast content, a little bit on YouTube. Try and be everywhere and unearth the stories of people who've been there, done that, built something up on the side.
Did you start this because you were a side hustler?
That was my original escape route from corporate America. That's when I was living in Atlanta, working corporate and trying to build up my thing on the side. If that was a long time ago. That was a comparison shopping site for footwear back in the day. That was the corporate escape plan.
So then you made a side hustle from the side hustle.
That's what he did.
I know, I'm saying Side Hustle Nation. It's nice when you can name your side hustle. And then it became a really robust thing to help people. What's the biggest trend right now you're seeing in side hustles? Like, what is the ultimate side hustle?
At the center of more side hustles than anything over the last 10 years has been Amazon. Between their affiliate program, between selling e-commerce through Amazon, through print on demand. The latest one is their Amazon influencer program, where if you have any level of social following, you can apply to be an Amazon influencer, and you upload these little product review videos, and they sprinkle a couple commission points your way if your video helps sell that product. So that's been at the center of a lot of things, but lots of online business, lots of freelancing and consulting, and then lots of gig economy stuff between the Ubers and DoorDashes and Instacarts of the world as well.
I was really impressed. I was on your website and I see that you can actually take courses, Barnes, in side hustling.
We're talking to Nick Loper from Side Hustle Nation. Is Uber, Lyft, are those all they're cracked up to be? Because it seems like whenever you talk to those people when you're in the cars, it just seems like they're grinding for so many hours and getting such low pay.
Definitely a grind, definitely a short-term stopgap. When my Lyft driver in Chicago or something, my last trip, he's like, hey, when I want to make money, I turn on the app. Like, simple, easy to get started with, but at the same time, you're trading time for money. You're putting all this wear and tear on your car. You're sitting for hours and hours at a time. Not the healthiest thing to do. And because it's a skill that almost everybody has,
right?
Your earning power is going to be somewhat limited.
And then it's all the crazies you have to deal with that go with it. But the Amazon thing you mentioned, how much money can you actually make? Because now you're seeing people go buy things at CVS and then upload them to Amazon and sell them, which seems like crazy to me that people are buying that stuff.
It was so, I didn't believe it. So this was several years ago. He's like, oh, you can buy stuff off the clearance shelf at Walmart and flip it on Amazon. It's like, really? Like, in the era of big data and machine learning, like, how does Walmart not know about this? But, sure enough, and it's a needle in the haystack kind of a thing. But, you get the Amazon seller app and you send it in, and you'd be surprised how fast some of this stuff turns. I was like shocked by that. But that's definitely a thing. It is always surprising, the really creative ways that people come up with to make extra money.
We're talking to Nick Loper from Side Hustle Nation. You also have a part on your site that says make money fast. I'm on it right now. Tell us, how do we make money fast, Nick?
Because you need some more, Leslie.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, I mean, your fastest paths are going to be those gig economy options like the Uber, Lyft, like, get onboarded quickly, go out and deliver groceries for Instacart, something like that. Next up is going to be freelancing, providing some service, solving somebody else's problem and getting paid to do that. Like I did freelance book editing. I did some freelance recruiting in the past. And I did, you could call it freelance house painting in college, right? Like go out and solve somebody else's problem. And then that buy low, sell high. You could start with inventory in your own attic, in your own garage, and then you go out maybe even on a consignment model, like help other people do some spring cleaning around their houses and try and earn some commission or earn some cash that way.
Did this whole side hustle thing really increase after COVID? A lot of people quit their jobs and they're like, yeah, I don't want to work full time. I'm going to do a side hustle.
I mean, one part out of necessity, right? Like you're seeing,
sure.
We're dealing with a little bit of an inflation problem the last few years. So there's this rising cost of everything that real wages just haven't kept pace with. And so you see people tackling it from the perspective like, I got to figure something out.
Now, Barnes, there's a thing that he has on his site that I do know people that do this, where you can give your opinion. You can, be on panels and things like that and get paid just for giving your opinion. You should look at that because that's anywhere from participating in focus groups, market research, and then you get paid for it.
Are you telling me I should look at it?
I'm saying that's a real deal, that I know people are doing that and they're getting paid.
I know. I'm just wondering if you're suggesting I get another job. I'm going to stop here.
You are the guy that wants a new Tesla. So.
Hey, I don't want any more. Okay,
how do we find jobs?
What's your show's called? The Side Hustle Show, right?
Yes.
Everywhere you get podcasts.
Wherever fine podcasts are sold.
All right,
wonderful.
Dude. Nick Loper, great to meet you. Side Hustle Nation, which you can find at sidehustlenation.com. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, guys.